Hello,
Hi.
welcome to Cliff Alert. Today we're going to be talking about OWN Network's reality-based TV series, Ready to Love, Season 6, Episode number 9.
And today we're going to be focusing on Mr. Clifton himself.
Straight
the,
shooter, Clifton.
the brother had a decision like we discussed last week, and now he was in the target zone, so to speak.
Yeah, that pressure was turned up on him, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
Heat.
He was on fire.
Right. That weekend getaway, that's all it took. Their brother arrived at the weekend getaway mansion or spot in somewhere in Potomac, Maryland, was it?
I have no idea, but it was
on
the water.
It was nice. It was
House
very nice.
is beautiful.
Anyway, he got there, put his claim in the way of his bag in the room, and staked his territory. He marked his territory quick, didn't he?
Yeah, he marked his territory quick. However, he knew that he would have a roommate, so to speak.
Yeah.
And her name was Joy.
Strongest connection, y'all. And that was to be expected, though.
Absolutely. And clearly he and Joy discussed these arrangements because at one point they came out of the room and they were partying and they were dressed in onesies. And that must have been coordinated between both of them at some point.
For sure. And she probably told him, make sure you get there early so we can get a room, because I ain't doing the bunk bed thing.
To get the best room because
Exactly.
no one wanted those bunk beds.
No.
Takia realized that they were sharing a room. She had some issues that she attempted to mention to Clifton when they were in the porch. However, Clifton was sort of distant and he was really tense. The vibe between them was just tense.
Right, because he knew that because of the circumstances that he found himself in based on what nephew Tommy had set up, that he was going to have to deal with that issue.
Absolutely.
And really he had, I believe you said it before, made a decision by that point in time about what he was going to do based on the arrangements and based on what actually revealed itself in the way of their coordinated effort with Joy, his coordinated effort with Joy to get the bedroom, get up there early, get a spot in the bedroom, the onesies, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but you got to know that Clifton too is also playing the game. He can't focus just on one person, and the Kia was the second person, but he couldn't fake the funk in any lineup with if Joy's in it, he is gonna choose Joy. If he did not want Joy in his room, he could have told her to move her bags,
Right.
but he didn't say any of that.
Right.
But he and Joy clearly had some arrangement that they would be sharing a room regardless how Dakia felt about it. And we don't know what he has been saying to Dakia, but clearly she was hurt and she was disappointed.
I think that was probably because of her expectations.
Yes,
and I don't know necessarily whether they were on the same page as it relates to expectations or not.
But even when Clifton and Joy had a moment on the dock, she indicated to him that he got to be clear about what his intentions are. A man saying waking up to a woman feels like Christmas morning is significant.
Yeah, he wouldn't convey it like that or state that if there wasn't something behind it, for
Yes.
sure. And brothers talk, and he didn't strike me or impress me as the kind of person that would fake that.
Right.
No.
He couldn't fake the funk.
No.
He chose what he chose. And
Right, and I think he's comfortable with his decision too.
Yeah.
He may not be comfortable with how to convey his decision to Dakia, but I think he's comfortable, and I think it's a good decision for him based on what he has shown and or revealed about not only his feelings, but just some of his thoughts and all that as it relates to Joy, his the time that he's able to spend with Joy.
Exactly, and I really do think that Joy is the best pick for him.
That fit for him, yeah. I agree.
You can't have your eyes lying to you. That's a waste of time.
And he understands that this is part of the process based on what he signed up for, and all. But at the same time, they're getting down to to crunch time, decision
exactly.
time. So he had to make a decision, and I think that he chose to use that occasion to reveal that level for
Yeah,
another.
I'm not sure if they had sex, but
Right.
I know if they even more slept together
Right.
without sex.
Right.
That's even more intimate than the act itself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Conversation wise, whether they talked through the night, whether they were, intimate with each other, we don't know. However, it's clear that he made a choice that the entire cast knew about.
So, and you've seen that side of him in a couple of different episodes.
Yeah.
Um,
There are times when he's not jovial or what have you. He's serious about it.
right, but I thought he was a little bit more subdued. I thought he was a little bit more serious because of, like I said, the pending decision and circumstances surrounding that decision that were going to reveal themselves at that little weekend getaway.
Yeah, I don't know how people can date multiple people and do that bullshit because you know what I mean. It's like,
yeah, things can get complicated again.
my God, Lord have mercy.
But
Anywho,
he navigated the waters. He stayed away from the cliff, didn't he?
he showed up.
Yeah, so I get tip my hat to the brother. You know what I'm saying?
Unless something drastically changes in the next 2 episodes.
Yeah, next few episodes or something. But
because we know Dakia and Carmen are gonna get into it, so Clifton is off the hook, basically.
Yeah, but that's another review.
But still, Dakia's attention is. She steps sideways. She's going towards something else. So he must feel good about that. You know what I mean?
She's moving in a different direction.
And I just
really need that pressure valve off of Clifton, though.
I just appreciate a man being really mindful of a woman and her feelings.
And I think he was.
Yeah.
I think he was. So best he could.
As best he could. But she had a responsibility, and that's why I think Joey was telling me he got to be honest with what he's saying, because honesty is the best policy.
Yep. Straight shooter.
Amen. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on our opinions.
What you said.
Yeah. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.